Mm, 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 mm. Hey. Hey, what's up, y'all? I have until about 4:30. It's 3:15. So I want to talk about this Derrick Jaxn situation because I think it is hilarious. Wait, can y'all hear me? Hey, I don't know. How are y'all doing? Good afternoon. We're gonna talk about Derrick Jaxn's fine ass, honey. Fine and cute. I got to like 4:30 because I'm not. It's not a date. It's not a date. No, we're not even calling it a date. Definitely not a date. I have a. I'm hooking up with some friends. So, all right. So let's see who's in here. Hey, Miss Polk. Hey, Reggie. Hey, Sunshine, darling. Sunshine is the host of Mocha Minutes. I've been on that show quite a few times. I think like two. Put your link, Stephanie. Isabella, how are you? William Aries, Brandon, hey. Please explain it to me because I am out of the loop. So, Reggie, there is this guy, fine chocolate stallion by the name of Derrick Jaxn. He has become quite popular for pussy pandering. I call it pussy pandering. He is a best-selling author. He has quite a big following. He talks about he's like a relationship guru, and he always is pandering to the women, calling out the niggas, all that kind of stuff. Well, recently, because he's married and his brand is based on healthy relationship and his love for black women, and he's like a male feminist kind of like I guess you could say. And recently, on a podcast, on a show, his mistress has aired him out with receipts, and she's saying that she been getting that dick as his side chick, going on trips with him, sleeping in his wife's bed for about 4 years, getting paid over $1,000, and she had her receipts. So he's been exposed for being a cheater, which is kind of normal for these niggas. So it wouldn't be a big deal if he wasn't a relationship guru that pussy panders, that panders to the women and does all those things. He's actually just a regular old regular fuckboy. Do you like it better with or without the microphone? I don't know. Do you like it better with or without the microphone? I'm always using the mic. The microphone is just not usually here. It's usually like up here because I had a different stand, but today I found my old stand so it can be lower and more in front of me, like this. Does it sound better? Um, but I don't know if YouTube is set up to use this. I think it is. Do y'all hear this? I think it's set up to use one of these because it's different mics. It's my computer mic, and then it's my camera mic, and then it's this mic. I like to use this, but I don't think it's set up in that way. I'm not for sure. But oh well, as long as y'all can hear me. um, but Reggie, that is the synopsis. So what are y'all thinking about it? So first of all, he is fine as hell. He is fine, and I don't care. I'm actually relieved because I always any type of dude that does this type of pandering, I always side eye them. Anybody that does not side eye them, yeah, that's what it is. I always be like, how you get to this woke in gender politics? How you get here? Who you been talking to? Who you been reading? Now if he tells me, oh, I've been reading Bell Hooks, I've been reading Brittany Cooper. I've been reading, I've been reading Toni Morrison. I've been reading all of these things. Then I'll be like, oh, okay. But if he can't tell me all of this, like where he done got this analysis, then I'm like, oh, you just repeating what you hear the chicks say, trying to get you some pussy, trying to get in favor with the kids. The opposite of how they pander to the dudes. Like a Tariq Nasheed, the opposite of the homoerotic. So there's a lot of homoerotic dudes who, Umar Johnson, Tariq Nasheed, Boyce Watkins, Boyce, is that his name? Boyce Watkins? I don't know. Niggas in that air, in that hotep patriarchal nigga shit like that. Those niggas be pandering to niggas because they really don't like women, if you want me to be honest. They really don't like women. They like vagina, but they don't like women. So they really like to impress niggas. They really like to look good for niggas. It's very homoerotic. It's not sexual, but sometimes. It's not sexual, but they really get their rocks off by impressing men. They like vagina sexually, but they don't like women. You got to clock that. Because they always talking down on women. They always talking down on black women. A woman has to be up to even be considered a queen. You got to have this. Those Kevin Samuels. It looks like they're liking women because they're critiquing them. I'm giving you the advice, ladies. If you want to snag you a man, I'm giving you the advice because I care about you. But really, who they are dog whistling to is not actually you, ladies. That's why they get you on their platforms and read you and talk about your weight and talk about your look and talk about you chasing men and being broke and you don't have anything to offer and you don't have anything to do to the table. That's why they demean you. They actually are not pandering to you, baby girl. They are pandering to other men. They want the other men to look at them and say, yes, yes. Not in that kind of tone, but whatever the cis het male yes is. Whatever that is. So they want the niggas to be in there looking at them and watching them and saying, read these hoes, read these bitches, da 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 da. It's very homoerotic. So when I see men that are like this, when I see men that are like Derrick Jaxn, I'm like, why are you not going the normal dick pandering way? Why are you pussy pandering over here? What got you over here? It always makes me feel like there is because culture push you to dick pander. Culture pushes men to cater to men, to admire men, to want men's approval. Understand that. So their motivation in life usually is to get the approval of other men. Now, do they like pussy? Absolutely. They like the feeling of pussy. But they wish that pussy didn't come with a woman and her personality and her opinion. They want you to be a Stepford wife. They want you to be a walking human blow-up doll. They want you to just have the vagina. They don't want you to talk. They don't want you to contribute any kind of thoughtful analysis from your perspective. They want you to just be a pussy, quiet, that they can fuck whenever they feel like fucking, that they have access to. That's what they want. But we know that we are human beings as women. You feel what I'm saying? So when I see men like Derrick J, I'm like, how did you get here? Are you just trying to get coins? Are you trying to hustle? Are you trying to do the Juanita Bynum? Are you trying to do the church shit where you just trying to hustle the girls for their coins? That's what I think it is, and clearly it is. I'm not saying that nobody is perfect, but I always look at men like this as pussy panders. That's what I call them. So anyway, so she apparently, the girl, let's see what we have said. Hold on. Sorry. Y'all type it fast while I'm over here on my soapbox. Sorry. Yes, he is sexy as fuck. And that's what I said on my Twitter, baby. If you don't follow me on Twitter, follow me on Twitter, Diamond Style. DIAMOND. SYLD. Yes. No E. No E. No E. So make sure y'all thumbs up. So, like I said on my Twitter, now I thought he was a good boy and faithful to his wife. Now that I see that he's not faithful to his wife, baby, what's up with that community dick? When is it my turn, baby? Because I'm ready. Derrick, come through. When you travel to Houston, I know you live in Atlanta, but I know you come to Houston now that I see you flying bitches out, giving them G's. Bitch, let me wear that dick out, my nigga. What's up? Because I want to see what it gives. Now that I know it's community dick, I'm trying to experience it. Because I don't care. I'm great. I'm fine with exploring community me. I'm ready. I thought you was a good boy, so I never did a DM slide. I'm trying to shoot my shot all over your face. You know, I'm trying to slide through. That's what I want to see. I'm trying to be down, baby. What's up? Push through. Come on to Houston. Let me see what all that body you got going on. Dick probably little, but I still have it like it's big. Cause I'll be turned on by all that body and chocolate that's going on. I want to have. That's all I want to do. I ain't worried about what these other motherfuckers talking. I don't care if you've been lying. I already thought you was lying. I don't care. You ain't my husband. I ain't trying to get you to be my husband. I'm trying to play. You giving up. The girl had receipt says you done gave up over $1,000. Cute. My pockets are open. He's not on the show. He is a online personality. His name is Derrick Jaxn. DERRICK as in X-ray N. Just Google it and you'll be able to see what he looks like. Are these even true? Are you talking about the rumors? Well, she had receipts. She had pictures in she had pictures of herself in his wife's bed. How the fuck she get in his bed? She the maid? Diamond says she's trying to be respectful, but if he give you an inch, a mile, baby, a mile, let me slide on through. It's a bunch. Tasha K just exposed here. I wasn't gonna say her name because I'm not a fan of Tasha K because I think that she is low-key transphobic. I watched her on that I watched her interview Madison and she was giving very you a man to me. But the nice kind of transphobic, like I'm not gonna feel threatened. I'm the real woman in the situation. She was giving very that. So and you know Madison, she played those games with them. So I don't play with those games with those type of chicks. But yeah, I didn't like her interview with Madison because she gave me very that type. Y'all know that type of cisgender woman. That type of cisgender woman that will use your right pronouns, but I still think of you as a man. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Child, I know this is off topic, but do you think Martell is sexy from Love and Marriage Huntsville? I don't watch Love and Marriage. Let me see. Was this sending me a message? What's his name? Martell, Love and Marriage Huntsville. Image. No, he looks like a butch queen. He looks like a butch queen. He's not ugly. He just looks like I read him as butch queen. I read him as somebody that does boy drag pageants. Like he has gone after Mr. Gay USA. Mr. Gay US of A, something. That's what he's giving me, Mr. Gay US of A. All these motherfucking sportswear blazers and shit. He's giving me very Monty St. James. Monty St. James, Dupree, Nicole Lord. I'm giving all of that. I'm getting all of that. So that's not really my type, but he ain't ugly. Yeah, he ain't giving me. I don't watch that show, so based on these pictures, it's giving me really bad. Let me see. I have heard many rumors that Tasha K's husband is bisexual. I don't know anything about Tasha K personally. I watched her one time, and it was her interview with T.S. Madison, and I loved her setup. Like, I see, I got my setup. My setup is supposed to be like an altar. But her setup with the wines and the dark, it was so pretty. I loved it. Loved her setup. Her interview setup. Because it was dark, but it was light on the lighting was good on the people, her guest. But as far as I never watched it again because of her tone, her kind of her low key, nice, nasty, transphobic tone. So I don't know anything about her. But if her husband bisexual, wear it out, and she doesn't care, wear it out. Stop for Miss Gay USA, my God. Talk about my past. Yeah, that's what he's giving me. Very Mr. Gay USA. Don't do the pageant queen. Y'all know Miss Monty St. James, baby. That was the best who's ever done it. Oh, and Rashawn Montrese. Rashawn won every pageant. That's a good friend of mine, if y'all don't know. He is handsome. Do you think he is open to having sexual relations with trans? Oh, I don't know. I'm a woman, so I think anybody attracted to women is attracted to me. Honestly, so I don't really think about that until we about to be in this situation. Oh, I don't know. Who's Derrick Jaxn? Derrick Jaxn is, you probably seen him. Y'all know we have different level of celebrity. So we have celebrities that are like known to the world, that be on TV and da da da. But we also have like internet celebrity. And then some of them are kind of oscillating, trying to get into the mainstream business. But they're internet celebrities. Like we get, I think Just Hilarious is an internet celebrity. I think Long Beach Griffin. It's just different ones that are kind of like popular, but online popular. Like me. Like I think I'm a online popular person. I'm not barely that. Like Jackson is a popular life coach for Black women in the Black community. I know who he is. I was asking the person above who they were. Who I'm talking to. Yes. Mm-hmm. But yes, I think one of the reasons I want to talk about this subject, okay, I got an hour. Yay! One of the reasons why I wanted to talk, not that I'll be on here that long, but I wanted to talk about this subject is because, like, the bar is so low for these niggas. The bar is so low for these niggas that any dude could come up and you know what? I love this person, so I'm just using him as an example, not because I don't think he's authentic, not because I don't think that he's intelligent, but this is an example. So y'all know Conscious Lee. I've had him on the show. I love Conscious Lee. He cool. But some of the stuff that Conscious Lee says, our community been saying. But because he is saying it and he's a cishet man, it has a different ring to these motherfuckers' ear. So they can get 500K, 1,000 subscribers because it's the same shit all of us been saying for decades coming out of a cishet man's mouth. It's like, oh my God, he's telling the truth. So all of us is gonna be like, yes, finally somebody that got some sense. Yes, da 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 da. And then the dudes who want to not be idiots, they're gonna be like, this is my type of straight boy. Da 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 da. And then the ones that's rebuttaling him, that is, incels and MGTOWs and whatever the other words are for niggas who hate women, who like vagina, but like men. They will rebuttal him and make him popular and make him go on and get bigger and bigger, even though he's saying the same exact shit that we are saying. He's just regurgitating what we say. And so it makes us vulnerable. It's the same thing. There's some white people that do it when we talk about, and there's some of them I love when we talk about musically, it will be like an Adele. Like Adele has a beautiful voice, but she has a regular, I want to say regular. It's not regular, no. But Adele's voice, if you put it in a black girl, I don't think she would be as popular as she is. I think it'll be just like a regular voice that we've heard. I think Adele's soulful voice coming out of a white woman, it's more popular. That's just my opinion. They don't want to hear black shit. I think in this era, motherfuckers don't want to hear black shit from black people. And I think that goes in other sectors. Like, motherfuckers don't want to hear feminist shit from women. They want to hear it from men. They don't want to hear racism called out by black people. They want to hear it from other people. Hope that makes sense. Like they'll take it in more. Like, oh, it makes them. Adele in the black church will be a choir member and not a soloist. I love Adele. Don't get this is not a read. I love Adele. But yes. She will be if Adele was a black girl, she would be very regular. She would be very regular. She wouldn't be something amazing. But because she's a white woman with this soulful voice that sounds beautiful, but it's very dime a dozen in the black church. Adele's voice is this gonna be it's not gonna be problematic. I'm gonna say it. Adele's voice is Iman's beauty in Ethiopia. Does it make sense? I hope that makes sense. If you put Iman, the model, in Ethiopia, you're gonna see a million bitches that look like Iman in Ethiopia. That's not her beauty stands out when she's somewhere else. Iman is gorgeous, but when she's not around her people, there's and I've heard Iman say this. Her look, the way Iman looks, they come a dime a dozen like that. They look like, you gonna see Iman all the time. you go see it. But when you take her out of her norm and put it in something new, she's gonna look like a standout beauty, which she is when it comes to other people, not undermining her. But she says it all the time. She's just a regular, and her looks come dimes a dozen in her place. I feel like Adele's voice come a dime a dozen in the black church. But you take that voice and put it in this big white girl. She got the plus size on her side, this new age of body positivity. So that's on her side. That Megan Trainor, We don't want to shun the fat girls anymore. And so then put this voice in her. Oh yes, this is packaged so nicely. She's giving you this big, heavy set white woman with this soulful voice. Oh, Peggy Scott. Not Peggy Scott, but what's her name? Peggy. There was an old singer named Peggy something, Peggy Lee or something. I can't remember her name. But yes, this whole package so full. Let's suck it all up. Yes. Let's make her go platinum. But yes, I think that it happens in a lot of sectors. So the Derrick Jaxn situation, because he's spitting these feminist ideals and these pro-black woman ideals, and he's not being the hotep, disgusting ass dogging women all the time. Yes, Peggy Lee, we sucked it up. Like the community sucked it up. Oh, Derrick Jaxn is preaching. He's for the ladies. He got this wife at home and he's faithful. He got this healthy relationship. He's selling us these books. Oh, why can't all the men be like? There are some good men. He's set up on this pedestal, not a pedestal, but he's popularized as this person, as the example of there are good men that exist. And then lo and behold, this nigga been cheating on his wife for 4 years. Tina Marie, yes, that's one of them. Not that I don't like it's not that I don't like these people's voices. I like these people's voices, but I think, us hearing these voices and black people like yes, and then giving them the stamp of approval, the bar is really low. Yes, definitely, the bar is really low. And so Derrick Jaxn, I want to say on that, doing the bare minimum, staying faithful to your wife, just being faithful to your wife, and loving women. Ooh, la, la. Ooh, la, 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 la. Peggy Lee, is there all there is? No, it's tons of people. We just named Tina Marie. Anybody with a soulful voice, something like Dusty Springfield. The white girls with the soulful voice. Who do our daughters aspire to be with? Child, I hope they aspire to be with whoever they want to be. I hope they're not aspiring to be with a perfect man, but high standards, and stick to your standards. What is going to match with you? And I don't think that's a standard for everybody. I was talking about this the other day. For decades now, but definitely online, we keep seeing the same conversation in different ways be regurgitated. Like, should men pay all the bills? JoJo, Christina Aguilera, Ariana, of course. Yes, all those people. There's tons of. We know what we talking. We know the type of people we talking about. Those very, very soulful white singers. We know, y'all know what we talking about. We like, oh, we suck it up. But the debate on should men pay all the bills, and or should it be 50-50? Now, no shade, but in my growing up, I didn't see a lot of men who paid all the bills. In me growing up, the women that I grew up around, they had to have jobs too. The men and the women had jobs. I come from black culture, so for me, I feel like black women always had to have work and have jobs. The black men didn't have money like that to be paying all the bills. Now back in the day, yes, but honey, 80s, 90s, honey, I didn't see that. Let me see. Ooh. Let's see if that stops. I don't even have my earphones in. Did that stop it? I think because I was tapping this. That's not what it was supposed to be. So, and my thing is, if you are a dude and you want to be 50-50, then get a girl who is into wanting it to be 50-50. Like, get a chick who is like, oh, I want to pay half the bills. I want you to pay half the bills. So that's what you should be getting into. That's what you should be looking for. Also, if you want to be the dude that pay all the bills, get a chick that wants you to pay all the bills, that want to stay home and take care of the kids and be home in negligee when y'all don't have kids yet. In negligee. You know, and you're not wrong for wanting that standard. Thank y'all. You are not wrong for wanting that standard. You are not wrong. You're not in a position, if you are wrong if you're trying to force somebody who don't want that. So if you get with a chick who told you from the beginning, I want a dude who provides and pays all the bills, and then you're trying to get her to go out and get a job and pay 50-50, then why did you get with her? Just because she had a big booty and little waist? No. Get somebody who fits your standard when it comes to a relationship. And I don't think that's wrong. I think if both of the two people that's in the relationship chooses to, oh, how we have it set up, this is how what works for us. To me, I think that's perfectly fine. Would you ever have kids? I would if I found somebody that I don't have sex with people who have the equipment to make kids. But if I ever do and we have a kid, I will have it. But I doubt. Yeah, I doubt that happens. That topic is usually discussed between the people in a relationship. Exactly. They usually discuss that. You know, and if they agree, if they come to a mutual agreement and it works for them, then I don't think that that's wrong. Just because I don't want to say because you a broke ass nigga. No. Just because you don't agree with that, just because you want a chick that's bring 50 to the table, and you bring 50% to the table. I mean, I like dudes who provide. You know, let me put my money away, and if we have hard times or I need to make up, for you lose your job. That's when my money coming and said, let's take care of us. It ain't you. I'm not the type you lose your job. Oh no, you ain't paying all the bills. You get out. No, you've been paying all the bills this fucking time. Now it's my time to use the money that I was allowed to save while you were paying the bills. Boom, to take care of you until you get you a new job. That's how it works. That's how I work, honey. But while we chilling, you pay the bills. I take care of the house. We good. That's how I like it. I'm not going to lie. It feels like a man who pays everything, is capable of taking care of everything, makes me feel safe, even though they probably a toxic way of thinking, only come by it once though. Now I do have to say that a dude who pays all the bills, who have the means to pay all the bills, there comes a level of entitlement. There comes a level of expectations. If I'm doing my part, then your part needs to be taken care of. So you're going to be sucking some dick a lot. You're going to be fucking sometimes when you don't want to. But one thing that I'm not going to be is a 50-50 bitch, and I'm going to be doing all that for you when you want to. No. But when you pay all the bills and I'm secure in the house, you can butter me up. I'm more apt to do stuff that you want when you want it. When you taking care of all the stuff. I ain't got to be stressed out about no bills. I'm going to feel way sexy a lot of times. I'm going to be sitting at home chilling, eating by mines. I can say, well, why you cooking dinner for your broke nigga? I be in the gym working on my figure. That's me. What Jasmine Sullivan say? Yeah, she said, why you cooking dinner for your broke nigga? I be in the gym working on my figure. Something, mascara. Yes, honey. I want to be in the gym working on my figure. So when you come out, when you come home, I'm ready to get down. I ain't got to stress about no bills. I ain't been at work. I've been at home chilling.
Because you paying all the bills. Yes, I'll suck that dick so you come in. come through. Where you out? I don't mind. I don't mind. Be sexy. I feel sexy as hell. When I'm stress free, my libido goes up. Turn up. Let's wear it out. That's how I think. So I don't know, but I just keep having these. I'm seeing these conversations, and it feels like people get mad at other people who have these standards. You're a dude, and you're mad that this woman is expecting you to pay all the bills. Don't pick that woman. Don't pick her. Pick one that wants to pay 50-50. Look at Reggie. Reggie takes like 9 to 5 and take their opinion, their independence. You want somebody like Reggie who likes the 50-50 or the independence or la la la. I like my independence. I do. I like it, but I like it when I'm not in a relationship. When I'm not in a relationship, great. I pay all my bills, da 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 da. But when it's just something that comes along with me, this is not saying that this is everybody else. It's just something that comes along with me. Probably why I'm single. But when I'm in a situation with a dude, I have very demanding expectations. I would rather be single and independent than to worry about a nigga. I'm not committing or worrying about a nigga until he is contributing to the cost of living of my life. The stress that comes along with worrying about a nigga, I deserve some bills being paid. Sorry. Trans women can find providers. Oh yeah. I have a few providers. Yeah, I've never been in a relationship with a dude that didn't provide. Maybe not provide all, but the goal was for them to provide. So, like, I remember my trade, Jonathan, when he had a job, he was paying all the bills. But if he had got fired, then we got to figure it out. But most of the time that he had a job, he was paying all the bills. My trade, Keenan, he was contributing to the bills. I like my partner, no matter the gender, to be more dominant in the bills, luxury, and security. Yes, I want you to pay the bills, honey. And then when shit gets hard for you, you in between jobs. That's when I step up and say, "Yeah, baby, been paying the bills for all this time, honey. I'm gonna take care of him until he finds something else. I don't mind that. He done took care of me all this time. Why wouldn't I step up and say, hey, I'm take care of you too. You my baby. We've been in this thing together." I'll be in charge of everything. Yeah. I'm usually the one that's balancing the checkbook. I'm usually the one that's cooking. I'm usually the one that's doing the cleaning. I'm usually the one, and I don't mind those positions. I don't find those positions to be demeaning and submissive. As long as we're respecting each other's mind and opinions, I don't find those things to be demeaning or submissive. You doing your thing, you chilling, laid back, rub your feet because you've been at work all day. I want to cater to you. Like, when you taking care of things, I can step in and treat you like a king, my nigga. I can treat you. I feel good about treating you like a king when you step up to the plate and be paying all the bills. If you a roommate ass nigga paying 50-50, I'm gonna be like, nigga, I pay just as many bills as you do. Where my feet rubs? Honey, 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 this is just what it is. You my roommate, honey, it's a different, it's just a different vibe. 50-50 give me a different vibe. You a different type of nigga, you a roommate. You is a roommate. All right, that's just my tea. I don't either. I love doing all those things. Yes. I have the same requirement. I love to cook, clean, and take care of my king. Yes. I don't mind. I don't mind. And I think that's the problem. I think that's the problem. I think some of them, they lack the drive. And so they want to be treated like the king, but without taking care of their business. And they fall short because they lazy ass men. And old school men, it just, for some reason, old school, like, I can't imagine my grandfather, me talking to my grandfather and saying, Granddad, these niggas is out here trying to get their women to pay 50% of the bills. My grandfather would be like, what? My grandfather would be like, what? What kind of men is these? He would use some more colorful homophobic words. I'm pretty 100% sure. But he would be like, what? No, a real man take care of his house. A real man provides the home and take care of the home and take care of the bills in the home, provides it. And then the woman takes care of the house, runs it. That's how he feels. That's just what it is. I don't understand. I know he wouldn't understand, but he come from a different generation. This is new age. Okay, cute, new age. You make sure that you pick you a new age woman. Don't pick an old school woman. And I know we speaking in where's my water? I know we speaking in heterosexual terms with man and woman. This is to just apply it to the rest of your life. Apply it to the rest of the coupling. We talk about two adults, what you expect from the adult, what you expect from the adult, da da da. I'm not taking care of another adult. Where you drive, I'm into partnership, not another dependent. Yeah, I feel you. That means you, Ready Rock, you would pick somebody that that matches your ideal. You would pick somebody that matches your ideal. You wouldn't pick somebody like me. Because anybody I'm giving up my pocketbook to, I'm getting in their pocketbooks. But I also date men who want to provide in that way. There are men out here who are like, yes, I want to be the person. If I'm married or in a relationship with a woman, I want to take care of her. That's what I want to do. And so it's okay to not be that type of dude. It's okay. And it's okay to be not the type of woman that wants to be taken care of. You can be the type of woman that wants to pay 50-50. And that's all right. However y'all agree, long as y'all both agree to that scenario, then it's good. Is there still men like that? Absolutely. I've never been with a dude that didn't think like this. But I wouldn't date a dude who, if I went on a date with a dude and he was like, oh, I'm looking for a woman to play 50-50, that is our last date. That is going to be our last date. I'm going to be like, oh, great. You better not leave with wet pocketbook and empty stomach. Right. Yeah, it's a different scenario with me. A whole different scenario. I want to be a kept woman. And I know that with a kept woman, there comes expectations. And I'm okay with those expectations. There is nothing wrong with 50-50. I think I said that multiple times. There is nothing wrong with 50-50. If you find somebody that wants to go 50-50 with you, that is perfectly right. That is perfectly right. When it becomes wrong is when you choose somebody that doesn't want that. It's like polyamory. If you want somebody, if you want to be poly, but then you pick somebody who is monogamous and you cheating on them because you want to be poly, then you're wrong. It's not, the poly part is not wrong. You should be able to have the freedom. You just got to pick somebody who wants that too. Right. It's like pick something that works for you and your partner. It's not about it being wrong. And the guy is just a meal and some sweet meat. Sounds like a pussy payment to me, not a relationship. Well, if that's how you want to look at it. I mean, that's why you pick somebody how you fit. So I don't look at him as a meal and sweet meat. I look at him as a provider, a man who wants to take care of his woman, a man who wants to provide. And so that's what I look for in a man. That's what I look for in a man. So I wouldn't be with somebody, if somebody come out their mouth and is dating me and come out their mouth and say, oh, I'm looking for something 50-50. I'm not looking for something 50-50. So I would tell them, no, I'm not the girl for you. You're not wrong for looking for 50-50. 50-50 doesn't mean everything down the middle because that's not realistic. This turned into gender expectations real quick. Yes. No, this is not gender expectations. This is relationship expectations. We're not talking about gender. Just a few minutes ago, I said, I know we're talking in very heterosexual terms, but this can apply with anybody. If you're with a lesbian, you're with a stud, you with two studs together, whoever. What are your expectations for your partner in the relationship? This is relationship expectations. I think that's what y'all don't get. Like nobody is saying, thank you, thank you, thank you. Nobody is saying that you are wrong for wanting things to be 50-50. Nobody's saying that you are wrong. Because just like you have standards and expectations, I think you deserve to have that. I think you deserve to want 50-50. I think you should. I don't mind being a kept woman either. And honestly, it feels natural to me because I was already accustomed to some of the expectations in SW. I'm about to say SWV. What's the SW stand for? I'm lost. Thank you. Live the light. The expectation of women to uphold the household based on patriarchy, but still having to work inside the home because of capitalism is a conflict. Yes. Yes. So so expectations, like if I'm forced into these expectations, there is a difference in that as opposed to me choosing to be in these expectations. Me and my partner talked about this and we both agree to this. There's a difference between that and I'm in this situation and, oh, you the woman, you supposed to be cooking and cleaning. You can't work. You can't do nothing. You stay at home, blah, blah, blah. And I'm forced in a situation like that. And I don't want to be in it. But I'm not that person. I'm the person I want to be in a situation where I'm sitting and chilling. And it's not because I'm lazy, because clearly I'm not in a relationship. I'm paying all my damn bills. But if I'm with a dude, these are my expectations. Thank you. If I'm with a dude, these are my expectations. I expect him to provide. If he cannot provide, well, what are you for? Just penis? If all you bring to the table is penis, I don't need to be in a relationship with you. I can just get penis. I can just do like I'm doing now. When I want to hook up with my little friend, I hook up with him. I'm not going to deal with this rusty ankle ass fucking nigga in my house, cleaning up after him, cooking for him, doing whatever I need to do to adjust to him, and he's not paying no fucking bills. I could just get his penis without all the work of that, and I could be in my own shit. So are the women complaining about dudes choosing bad relationships? I don't know. I don't hear women complaining about that. I don't know what you mean by that. Do you think Derrick J's wife will stay? I hope she does. I hope she don't miss that bag. He's a millionaire. I hope she don't mess up that bag unless she's going to leave him with a bag. Like if she's going to leave him with a bag. But honey, I don't care what nobody... If I've been with a dude for so long, this is just my tea. If I've been with a dude for so long, ain't no side bitch gonna make me lose my bag with this man. What's going to happen is there going to be a shift in how I act. Oh, you got side bitches? Cute. Because I know plenty of dicks that I've been wanting to hop on that I ain't hopped on because we in this committed relationship. But now that we ain't committed, Q, I'm going to stay with your ass. He's a millionaire and he's fine. Yes. So I'm not leaving that. For me, cheating ain't really, cheating ain't my, what is it? Cheating ain't really a deal breaker for me. Putting your hands on me, deal breaker. We done. But cheating ain't really a deal breaker for me. What cheating does for me is it opens it up for me. If we've been pretending like we monogamous and I find out you cheating, oh, I'm going to be cheating too. I'm going to be getting all the dick I want to get. Because now you change the game. I think you are delayed. You might want to refresh the video and catch up. What does Lex talk about? Yeah, you gotta refresh the video, darling. Hopefully he was feminist enough to not force her into signing a prenup. The side chick said Derrick loves to eat pussy, so I doubt he wants a trans woman. I know, no, Speedy, I know tons of men who love to eat pussy. They like to suck dick too. Liking to eat pussy does not change the fact that you like to suck dick. Those are two different experiences. Trust and believe. I know tons of pussy eating niggas that don't mind gobbling some meat. Trust and believe me. Lived experience from me and my Judies. Yes, period. Diamond said that she would have Derrick. Absolutely. I would have Derrick down. I would have him right now. Derek Jeter isn't cute to me. Who is Derek Jeter? The saying the older I get, the less severe cheating seems to me. Right. Now, if you cheating and it's the first 6 months, I'll probably dust you and leave you alone. But I've been in this thing, connecting my life, connecting business, connecting my whole existence around you. And you think because you fucking this bitch, gave this bitch $1,200, $1,500, that I'm about to lose this way of life that I'm living? You got me fucked up. No. Hell no. Mm-mm. I'm just gonna start cheating. I'm about to start riding dicks that I've been wanting to ride, that I've been missing out on. Oh, well, I don't know what you talk about, Emma. He fine to me. I think Derrick Jaxn is fine. I don't know what you talk about, baby. I think he fine as hell. Yes, we're talking about Derrick Jaxn, darling. Derrick Jaxn, baby. I'm trying to get a picture. Okay, here you go. Ah, my screen is dirty. I don't know if you can zoom in. Can you zoom in? There you go. Yes, that thing fine to me. I don't know what y'all talking about. That thing look good to me. You look good to me. Hey Android, I'll be I got about 15 minutes left before I get ready. Before I go. I actually wish men like him would spend more time speaking to other men instead of educating women. But it's more lucrative to cater to the women. Absolutely. And it makes us vulnerable. He find a shit as far as my type. What's puss pandering? Puss pandering is pussy pandering. I just had to spell it like that. Puss pandering is when dudes, what I call puss pandering, is when dudes just say things to cater to women, to win over women. Pussy pandering. Most dudes call dudes like that simps. If you try 50-50 with me, that means you don't know me and you are not conducive to my happiness at all. um, Child, I'm all types of late. It's like, what else you lying about? The act of cheating doesn't necessarily get to me because we're human. It's the line and non-trust factor to me. Okay, yes, Ready Rock. Yes, it's like now you done shifted what I think about you. So now I got to act. And now if we're just starting out, I can dip. I can be gone. But if I've been in the game with you for 20 something, 20, 30, 10, anything over 10 years where I have our life is wrapped up together. We do our taxes together. Shit like that. Child. We in this thing, baby. We ain't going nowhere, boo. And we about to we about to do this, or I'm getting half of your money. We gonna get the lawyers, or I'm gonna start. It's a lot of things that I'm gonna start doing. I'm gonna start fucking niggas that I want to fuck. I might not tell you, but that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna start shifting some of this coin to get me even more independent. I do that anyway. But to get me even more independent, I'm gonna start shifting some of this coin. Because I don't know when you get to cheating, I don't know when some little young, because these type of niggas, especially particularly men with wealth, when you men with wealth, you it's easily for them to trade you out for a younger model once you get older. It's easy to kind of shift you to get caught up in a young girl and he throws you away and pick the young girl. Diamond, have you ever eaten pussy? I have not eaten pussy. If not, will you? I'm usually not attracted to people with vaginas, so I don't know how they will happen, but I would if I met somebody with a vagina that got to the point that we were having sex. I haven't done that yet, so I would. I'm into pleasing people, so if I have to please a vagina when I find somebody with a vagina, I'll do it. It's really not that big of a deal. Yes, a lie. It's a character flaw. Yes. The shift of the coin would have been started. Yes, ma'am, Julia. That shift of a little bit more independence into some other business venture that's just mine. Oh. Mm. Make sure y'all thumbs up. Make sure y'all thumbs up. And subscribe if you are new here. Also, I do have a GoFundMe up for my art initiative. I am trying to get a facility for artists like myself to work together and create art. Check it out. Y'all gonna hear about it. If you got a couple of dollars to donate, donate please. Will you go on OnlyFans? I've heard people make bank on there. No, I have no I'll never say never, but right now I have no interest in going on OnlyFans. I have no, I did sex work exclusively for like 5 years, and I have no interest in catering to people's sexual fantasies anymore. Sorry, I just don't. I'm all into catering to my own sexual fantasies now. Diamond, the link isn't clickable. Let's see. Is it not clickable? Let's see if this makes it clickable. Just a little entanglement. Does that make it clickable? Yes, it does. There we go. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yes, I can click the link and you can go to that and see what I talked about. And if you have a couple of dollars, you can donate. And yes, so that's what I'm trying to do. I was against it until I realized you can wear a mask and protect your identity. Yeah, I'm just not into. I make so much content that I am not interested. Um, Interested in creating content for the eyes of people's fantasies. I'm just not into that. What else? Would you go on a dating website? I'm already on so many dating websites. I was against it until I read that. Sounds like Will and Jada. Do you believe Derrick would be okay with you being trans? Oh, I don't know. I have never talked to him, so I have no idea. But like I said, somebody asked me that earlier, and I feel like if you're attracted to women, more than likely you're going to be attracted to trans women, unless you actively choose not to. But what I have learned in my life and my life experiences, I've never met a dude that I wanted, that I engaged with, that I wasn't able to have. So I've never had that experience where if I got to know a person, even if they had never messed with a trans woman, I'm usually either, if they have, of course, they're going to do it. But if they haven't, if I engage with them, I've never met a dude that I wasn't able to have. That ain't never been an issue of mine. When we talk about sexual, tons of dudes won't be in a relationship with you, but I'm talking about hooking up with you. I've never met a dude who I wasn't able to hook up with. So, yeah, I think that's a difference. Would you go on reality TV show? You could be the first trans bachelorette. No. Mm-mm. I think I've aged out of that. I would go on a reality TV show, but not on no dating shit. Not on no dating. I would go on reality TV on a show, but not like The Bachelor or some shit like that. No. Yeah, I don't think. Yeah, I don't think trans women are out here getting turned down sexually, unless you're like an outlier. If you are an attractive trans woman, I don't know trans women who are attractive trans women that that dudes are like no to a hookup. If Diamond does reality TV, it'll be better than Bachelor. I will leave the days. Yeah, not the Bachelor. What about Big Brother? That would be fun. I would try Big Brother. I definitely would go off on somebody. Yeah, Big Brother would be fun. I'm trying to think of reality. I would want to do something like I don't know, like any of like the Love and Hip Hop type ones. Those are cool to me. I like them. I don't think I would do Bad Girls Club. That would be weird. Big Brother would be more perfect. Bad Girls Club, I don't think that would be me. I'm an auntie type. Like I don't really like. I'm really too violent to go on stuff like that. Like I can it will be too much for me. I will get kicked out too fast. I want something that I could be more auntie like and cool and do the confessionals. But yeah, Big Brother sounds more like my speed. I feel like I could do Big Brother. I feel like I could do Big Brother. That would be cool. I would do the Amazing Race. I'm not fit enough to do Amazing Race. Eventually, I've been hitting the gym. I got a gym membership, so honey, I'm hitting the gym. So we'll see how it goes. I want to do my. It's something I'm starting to like the feeling of how my body feels with the workout stuff. Like my body has been sore, but it's been kind of feeling good over time. At first, I was like, "Oh my god, my body is sore all over, sleeping tired." But now that I'm getting used to it, I'm on my fourth week. No. Yes, no. I'm on my fourth week. Yeah, my fourth week. So my body is feeling good, feeling straight. So I'm gonna keep going. I hadn't got to this point. Or Housewives. See, I wouldn't want to go on Housewives because I wouldn't want to be like a Marlo, like a side chick, Marlo is kind of turning into a main character, but Marlo was kind of like a side person. Wow, Diamond, that's cool. So the vagina aspect wasn't a problem. I don't know what you mean. What vagina aspect? Once you get past the soreness, working out feels good. It's a stress reliever. Yeah, I think I'm getting this fourth week. I feel really good. So I rest on the weekends. So Saturday and Sunday I rest. So I'm excited to go work out Monday. And I'm usually not excited. I'm usually like, ugh. But it's something that my body is starting to feel that I like. So hopefully, and my weight is going down. So, but I'm kind of scared because I'm on moans and moans. Now moans is making me like even my arms. Like if you go back and look at my videos, my arms look different. And I'm like, oh, I don't want to. I'm looking like I cook real good arms. So so I need to get it right. Married to medicine. Where my husband gonna come from? Diamond cooks the best chicken. I don't know what I cook the best. I do know how to cook. I whatever I cook is gonna taste good. um, I don't know what I cook the best. I don't know what I cook the best. Anything that I cook is gonna taste good. But I actually don't cook a lot of chicken. I actually don't cook a lot of chicken. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Why y'all trying to make her eat vagina? Is that not what you want? Stop. What's her? A lot of people keep bringing up vagina. What's up with that? What y'all trying to do with the donkey? I feel like they constantly be making you fight for love and hip hop, though. I don't like that. Yeah, that would be weird to me. Just to get aroused. And then I would have to fight niggas because they would bring their niggas to twirl. What's the last thing you cooked? What was the last thing I cooked? I cooked, I don't know how to pronounce the word. So I can describe it. What you do, you take some beef, take like a pot roast. You put like them dry Mexican chilies, put it in there, put some garlic, put some cut up onion, put it in there, season it really, really well, boil it. Well, first you braise it, get it all brown on each side, and then you put water in there and boil it with the stuff in it. Blah blah blah. About 3 hours until it's tender, and then cut up the meat. Cut up the meat, and then once you cut up the meat, take eggs, and poach them in the whatever the pot that you have in. Take like 6 eggs and poach them in the meat. Don't stir it. You just drop the eggs in there, like poaching. Poaching eggs. I know what poaching eggs is. And you just poach them in the eggs. Put the cover until the eggs are cooked. And then you take them cooked on the outside, but they still kind of runny on the inside. And then you take the meat. You take like a ladle or whatever, and you're picking up the egg and the beef and the sauce and putting it on top of like some type of bread, whether it be toast, whether it be homemade biscuits, whether it be cornbread, really good with cornbread. And take that meat and that poached egg and put it on top of the cornbread. Boom. And so what happens is you got the meat on top of the cornbread and the poached eggs on top of that. And when you cut into the egg, the yellow comes out onto the bread and the meat, and you just eat it and you are in heaven. Because the meat is tender, succulent, with all this gravy sauce and everything, and then you got the egg, and it's just delicious. Yes, it's like poached egg in like a Mexican beef thing, and I cooked that. I'm sure it has a name, but I don't know what the name is. I just did it. I'm sure something has been made that's called this, like beef ragoon or something. I don't know, but it's so good. Mm. Yes, yes, yes. But real shit though, I love them artists. They have cooked me 1,000 a meal. I wouldn't be here without them. Right. These arms give you whip, baby. Whip, 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 whip. They have cooked a tons of meals. It sounds like egg Benedict, but with a braised beef. That is similar, yes. But think cornbread as the bread, the beef on top, and then the eggs Benedict, yes, on top. The how the eggs are cooked and nice and cut and the whole yolk spill out on the egg and the beef. Ooh. Have you ever had sex with a famous person? If yes, I'm not gonna tell you who. That's rude. Yes, I have multiple ones, and I'm not gonna tell you who. um, yeah, that's not really my style. Mm. The vagina aspect meaning when you met a guy who never hooked up with a trans woman before, they were down to hook up with you even though you didn't have a vagina. That was not a problem for them. No, it wasn't a problem for them. Sweetie, I have a tight, wet booty hole. And to some, I don't want to say all, to some people that may be a better option. So yeah. Um yeah, that's just not something I do, darling. That messes up your money. Hey Diamond, I hope you're having a blessed day. I am Amara Simone. I hope you are too. So when are we gonna get another collab between you and B Ames? I don't really know what's going on with B Ames. We talk, but I don't know what's going on with them. They kind of going through some life stuff. Um, have you ever? Let me see. What else? What else? No, 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 no. But yes, I'm stoned as fuck right now. But yes, I'm trying to think of how do I explain this. The reason why men like vagina is because vagina is amazing. It's soft, it's wet, it has that muscle, the Kegel muscle in there that can squeeze on it and make it feel good. Make penis feel good. Vagina is amazing. But vagina is not the only amazing thing. You have a mouth, you have a beauty hole, you have a penis. There's other things that can make a man feel good. And so, although their preference may be vagina, it's not hard for them to play around with other options that can make them feel good and other options that can do things that vagina cannot do. Yes. So, because I utilize my full body when I am trying to give men pleasure, I'm just a different experience than vagina. Sometimes better, sometimes not better. It just depends on the scenario. If anybody is trying to tell you that vagina is not great, they are lying. Vagina is great, but But I have a but you're forgetting about the other things that I have. Just because I can mess around with a dude and he has no engagement with my male genitalia. Like why I have a whole hole, a whole tight hole that gets wet. You sound horny. Are you horny? No, I'm not horny at all. I wouldn't be on here if I was horny. I would be calling somebody to come hook up. Not on here. I've heard many heterosexual men prefer anal over JJ. I don't know. I don't really care. I don't like to put um vagina in competition with booty hole. That is too variable. Some people gonna like booty hole. Some people are gonna like vagina. Some people are gonna like both. It don't really matter, long as you making them nut in a very yummy way. Like it's just what it is. So men who like to nut are gonna enjoy me. So whether they previously liked to nut with vaginas, they gonna like what I do to them too. I ain't had one complaint. No, not one. No, not one. Yes, we don't compete with women. We don't compete with other trans women. We don't compete with other cis women. We don't compete with other women, honey. We know the pussy is good. We know the ass is good. We know that there's women out here that suck a mean dick. We know trans women out here that suck a mean dick. We know butch queens out here that suck a mean dick with some good ass. It's good things out here to play with, and the niggas like playing with them. Trust and believe they are not as fixed as they might have you to believe. Let me give you the best way for me to explain it. People who are confused about somebody who can't um, go, who might think that they can't look past somebody having a penis. If you meet somebody, I want you to think about who is your fantasy celebrity. Like whoever your fantasy celebrity is, who is that? So my fantasy celebrity is going to be, I have a bunch of them. Anybody that's tall, dark, and handsome in the celebrity field is probably my type. Morris Chestnut, what's that boy on Queen Sugar? Sophie Kobe, whatever his name is, the one that was in the new Doja Cat video, him, Trevante Rhodes, The Game, Aldous Hodges, whatever his name is. Yeah, Kofi. All these are my types. So these tall, dark, chocolate men, those are my type of celebrity men that I like. All right. If I want you to imagine me walking down the street, the nigga from Bridgerton. No, that is not my type. I don't like him. He's not my type. But imagine whoever, I want you to imagine yourself. You're walking down the street and you meet a person that looks like your type, whatever that may be. And then you get to talking to them. Y'all have a chemistry bond. You feel what I'm saying? Y'all have a chemistry bond. Y'all are talking. Y'all are feeling it. Y'all are like, damn, this is so cute. And this is what it is. But they look perfectly like your type. And then they tell you, oh, but I used to be trans, or I'm trans. Now, I don't know what you would do. I don't know. I just wanted you to think about it. But me, if somebody that looks like Kofi tells me that they have a vagina, I am going to be in the bedroom with them with that vagina, experiencing that vagina. Experiencing it to its full extent. Because they have everything else that I find attractive. And that vagina is going to not stop me from experiencing this person. And that vagina is actually going to turn me on a little bit. The fact that it is there, the fact that it is like something new and different. I'm going to experience that. I haven't been in that situation, but I know, I'm telling you, that is something that I can do. So for me, it's not something that I'm going to stop. That's something that's not going to stop me from hooking up with them. And so what I usually find in my life is when I meet dudes and they are into me, they're into whatever type of woman that I am. They into thick, light skin, red bones, whatever that turn them on in me. When I tell them what I got going on, they like, I don't even give a fuck. I'm here now. Let's do it. That's usually the case. That is 99.9% of the case. And there might be a little 0.4% that says, I don't know. And then a month later, I think I want to try it now. You so fine. Let's go. I just don't have men who say no. I just don't have. It might be I just ain't met them. All right. What was asked? Diamond, do you see Derrick Jaxn playing with your male genitalia, or you hit him with the bum from the back? I would do whatever Derrick Jaxn wanted to do just to have him on my record, just to have the experience. Now, trust and believe that I'm going to try to get my extras. Whether or not I'm going to get them or not, I don't know. But I'm going to try to get it. But whatever he wants to do, I'm going to be down to do. Especially if they look like Jay or Z or Lace. Yeah, those are not really my those are not Amara, those are not my type of trans men. They too, biracial. I like Marquise and Love More. Those are my type. I don't like the Lace, Z and Lace and them. They kind of not feminine, pretty, like look like girls, but they're pretty boys, and that ain't my type. It's more Mia's type. Would you ever have sex with Oprah? Yes. If I ever had a chance to have sex with Oprah, I would have sex with Oprah, but she's gonna be paying me. I apologize. I am a very detailed visual person. Yeah, I know your type. Yeah, I need like the Marquise, the Love Moors, the chocolate daddies. I need them. All right, y'all. My ride is here. So, many trans attracted hetero men want to play with the genitalia, but the stigma would made it not pleasurable within them. I haven't had that experience either. Most of the dudes who want to play with my penis enjoys playing with it. And they get their life. But I also don't talk about my tea. Just like we talk about the celebrities. I don't talk about my tea about dudes unless it's like I tell my stories, like dudes who I have personal relationship with. But most of the celebrity people that I've been with, they've been clients. And I've had them and I still have them because they have coins. And so I would never talk about them. It's just not something that I would do. I like to keep them in a pocket when I need them. And if you get to telling T, you can't keep them in your pocket. Oprah doesn't give me any ounce of sex appeal. Not at all. Not me either. But I still will try. That coin is love. Oprah needs her coins. But all right, y'all. I will talk to y'all tomorrow. Tomorrow night. Remember, we are gonna do more murder in amongst Mormons. So yeah, tomorrow night around 7. Yes. I see y'all. Thumbs up.